Mike Detillier here. We had the Manning Passing Academy, Archie Manning, along with the CEO of Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, Greg Stock. And Archie, I don't think the hot weather's going to hit for another couple weeks, and it's almost like Aspen, all of 99 degrees outside.
Pretty close to Aspen. Yeah, I thought, we give a lot of T-shirts and shirts. I thought maybe we should be giving out some sweaters and jackets this year. But let me tell you, it's hot, but we got some good sponsors like Thibodaux Regional Medical Center and Gatorade, and we hydrate these kids, and definitely rather have the heat than rain and lightning.
Boy, we caught it last year with some rain and lightning. One year, though, remember, we did it. It was on the opposite field. They had a front pass. We got no rain, and it dropped. We started, it was 97. When we finished, it was 81 degrees, and we had that wind hitting us. And Archie can we order this every year?
It was like a cold front. That was a cold front movie.
A cold front for the summertime. Greg, a big part of this, and Archie brought it up about, got kids from all over the country, 1,200 kids, and hydration and also diet. We just finished the line camp, and we had a couple kids cramp up 10 minutes in practice. They hadn't eaten. None of them had eaten into that deal. And that's such a big thing with the athletic trainers that you have at Thibodaux Regional to help out so much.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff in that. So number one is education, that people understand how important it is to eat before they play. And if you want to play on a higher level, which these guys can do in the best sense, you really need to be consistent and eat the right stuff, not just that you eat. The hydration and other preparation that a person can do prior to playing in heat like this, let's say you're from Iowa or you're further up in the mountains in Colorado or wherever, East Coast, you come down here in this Gulf South heat with the high humidity, I mean, it'll take its toll. Those that don't prepare pay the price, basically. I think that's true anyway, regardless. Here you have these high-level elite athletes that Archie and his guys put together a tremendous program, and we provide over 100 trainers. And today I just talked to our head trainer. Nobody's been taken to our hospital next door to the emergency department. So
that's impressive.
Everybody's working together. It's a teamwork kind of thing, and it goes great. But my last comment is just for sort of high school athletes. They may never play on this level. They want to play, and they want to play to the best of their ability. Pay attention to those two things: diet and hydration and things like that on the day of play, but all the time, and form habits that will help carry you up higher performance.
Archie, you wanted this to be an experience, and I'll never forget, I asked Andrew Luck this when he was here. I said, what do you get out of this? And he's like, just to be around Archie and Peyton and Eli means so much to me. He said, because I feel almost like I'm almost a family member. But he said, you know what it really teaches me? Patience. Because I was those kids a few years back, and he said, I think we get installed if I could do it, he can do it. Mm-hmm. And he said, it teaches me patience to work with young men in that manner, because they don't know, they can't do it like I can today, but I couldn't do it back then the same way. I thought it was the best line for that camp.
That was good. Andrew was such a great kid, and he was a great football player. No, recruiting just people kind of get the wrong impression about what we're trying to do. Sometimes I think it kind of goes back to basketball, AAU and all those things. And this is different. This is a camp for quarterbacks and receivers, and to help them with that part of their game, the passing game, which has come so far. And I say we've been doing this 26 years. We didn't start it. But when we started, nobody was throwing the ball, certainly not in South Louisiana, you know that. And that was the reason Peyton really wanted to start the camp. He said, nobody in South Louisiana is throwing the football, everybody's running. He said, Jesuit beats Shaw 35-0, and Shaw's stats for the game, they're 3 for 4, or 3 for 6 passing. So nobody's throwing, so let's help them. So that's why we started, and I never thought it'd be anything more than maybe a regional thing, but
it's a lot more than that.
It kind of took off, and but it's been a lot of fun. I can't believe we've been doing it 26 years. I don't brag about my kids, but I'll give them credit. The three of them have never missed 1 minute of the camp in 26 years, not 1 minute. Now, Eli was a camper the first 3 years. He was a 10th grader. But that's helped give us credibility. But and then Coach Bowden told me the reason he likes the camp because it guaranteed him 4 days with his sons, and which is kind of a hard thing to get when they get to be adults and living in different parts of the country. So I'm a little selfish right there. We live right over here in Brady Hall in an apartment together for 4 days, and I look forward to it every year.